Yet Gina Robinson will finally use her trump card to prove herself unjust. She had an alibi as Spencer Cassidy. He and she were both at the cemetery at the time, and she wasn't the one who posted the video, but Spencer's plan was different, and he certainly won't admit that he was with Gina at the cemetery. Gina won't understand Spencer's plan, so she despairs and considers herself lost, especially when her new boyfriend Rory Cabrera confessed that she and Jocelyn Jacks went to the bar, which means that instead of reducing her sentence, Trina is accused of going to a place she is forbidden to go to. Even Jocelyn could be found guilty. Rory didn't want to admit he was the one who searched and took Trina and Jocelyn out of the bar, but as a cop, he can't lie. He doesn't want to harm her. Unfortunately, the truth is to the truth, and he hopes his testimony will have the enhanced effect possible. Meanwhile, Spencer guessed a big conspiracy that he will force Esme to confess the truth. He got a false positive about Esme's parents. He convinced her to come to trial. The rest of the time he'll wait for her to confess, but she probably won't admit to her guilt. Instead, she wants to avenge the Cassidy family by blowing up the secret she has with Nicholas Cassidy. Spencer will be shocked. He knows his plan has gone wrong. He is angry with Esme's confessions and his father's dirty deeds. What makes him regret the most is blowing Gina's last hope. He thought that he would succeed because of his perfect plan, and so refused to accept himself as an alibi for Gina. This happened before Esme confessed to sleeping with Nicholas. Spencer couldn't have foreseen the consequences. Fortunately, Diane Muller's attorneys will find some evidence when Esme and Rory reveal the truth. She will put on her smile and turn her eyes to Gina, because Diane is a lawyer and she is quite sharp in the testimony of witnesses and perpetrator. Despite Gina's suffering and not understanding Diane's smile, then Diane will synthesize some evidence. Plus, eventually Gina's key witness will arrive. It was the person Trina and Jocelyn had been looking for before. Curtis Ashford was the one who brought that witness, and Esme would feel desperate soon after. Nobody else. It was all Haggerty, the guy who sold the phone to Esme. He was angry that Esme had deliberately harmed him before discipling him, so he is determined to expose Esme. Trina will turn from despair to hope soon after.